Hi everyone, welcome back to Things Lucy Reads. I'm Luce, and this year I decided that I would start doing a bullet journal. Not as like a total day/life planner, but just to track various reading goals, because I don't really want or need a life planner, but I do like to keep on top of all of my goals and books that I've read and books that I've bought and how much I've spent and various themed TBRs and stuff like that. So I thought a bullet journal would be a good way to do that. Before we start, I'm just going to show you some of my materials. The pens that I predominantly use in the journal are these ones. Staedtler Tri Plus Fineliner. They are very good. I definitely recommend it. In Australia it's about $30 for a pack of 20, which is pretty good. I have this really awesome rainbow pencil case from Kmart, which is perfect colours for the pride flag, which I think was totally unintentional on their part, but it is what it is and I love it. And I've just got some metallic Sharpies in there, which I use sometimes as well. And I also have these pilot stamps. Friction, I've got this star-shaped one. And then I also have one that is shaped like a present. So I use those very often as well. The headings I do with these stamps, which I bought for $2 from Kmart. I actually have 2-pack. These ones I haven't opened yet, just in case I accidentally ruin the other ones. I bought a spare pack, but they're really, really great and easy to use as well. And then also from Kmart, I have this washi tape in a dispenser, which was $3, and I bought 2 lots of this as well for when this one runs out. And then I have this little plastic chest of drawers, which I also bought from Kmart. This was $9, and I keep the stamps in the top one. And then in the second one, currently I have some Planets washi tape, as well as just a bit of shiny cardboard that I thought might come in handy at some point. And then I have this little movable Yoda eraser that came with some Star Wars pencils I bought. Okay, so the journal itself is just a spiral bound Star Wars one that was a Christmas present a few years ago from my best friend Chiara. I have some month and day stickers that I got from Officeworks, which I thought might come in handy at some point. Okay, so this is my contents page. It's a work in progress. The next page is just some financial goals. So I owe some money to my mum, and then I have to pay off my PlayStation and my laptop, which are currently on my credit card, and also save some money for my car registration. And then I have a test page, which I use to test out different new pens that I buy, and also to make sure that I'm using the colour pen that I wanted to use. Okay, so this first page is at the top here we have just some adulting goals, some appointments I have to make, and some things related to my car that I need to do. I am 1,000 times more likely to do something if I can check it off a list, so I made a list. And then this films on parole page here is just some films that I've bought on DVD that I don't know if I'm going to like and want to keep, so I've made a list of them, checked off the ones that I have already seen, and then this is going to be my rewatch list, and then if I'm going to keep them, then that's what that's for. These are all the books that I was currently reading at the beginning of January. I've already finished Christmas Days and The Hobbit. I DNF'd Black Iris, and I have nearly finished Empire's End, and at the end of the month I will write in the details, and then the books that I've read some of but haven't finished yet will be filled in here. The next page is my first lot of reading goals for the year. I'm aiming to read 30 queer books. That is a huge underestimation. I'm going to read more than that, but I just thought 30 was a good number to start out with. And then I also have some Tolkien books that I want to read this year. So War of the Jewels, which I'm currently reading, Lay of Outro and Etrun, which I've already read. You can see a little silver metallic tick there. Tales from the Perilous Realm, Baron and Luthien, and then either The Fellowship of the Ring or listen to the whole radio series, which I own on cassette. Then I have all of the books that I've bought this month so far. Blue ones are ebooks, green ones are physical books, and then this grey one here is a pre-order. These are all the books I finished so far in January, so the title, how many pages they had, and also the star rating that I gave them. This is the NetGalley page, so I have like nearly 30 e-arcs from NetGalley that I still haven't read, and I've split them into two groups, queer and non-queer, given myself a progress bar for each of them, and I've also written in the page number along the side here as well. And then graphic novels have a little metallic gold dot next to them, novellas have a little silver one left to them, and then I also forgot to check what my starting ratio is before I read any, but I think it was 52, and I'm going to record what the ratio is after I've read all of these as well. And then the next page is not actually properly filled in, but it's going to be my end of month roundup. So it's just going to have things like books finished, the percentage of Goodreads goal that I've finished, how many NetGalley books I've read, how many new NetGalley books I've got, which is 1, books that I've bought, money spent on them, how much like debt I have for certain things, how many videos I've filmed, how many things I've uploaded, and how many things in the mail I've sent that I've been meaning to send for months, and currently it's 0. And then I've started filling in my February pages, so I've got currently reading February, and then I also have 2 pages for my February haul, books I've finished in February, the Star Wars books that I want to read first, and then my February roundup. I am not going to put headers on these pages until I'm actually sure that that's where they're going to go, just in case I think of something else cool that I want to put in this journal, and I don't want it to be 10 blank pages away from the ones that I've started filling in. So that is my bullet journal so far. At the moment it's fairly basic, but I hope as we go along that I will get a little bit better at it. I think next time I do one of these, I'm not going to use just a spiral bound notebook. The pages are unfortunately a little bit thin. You can see that this marker that I tested here went straight through the back of the page, and even washi tape didn't really cover it up. But you live and you learn, and I will know better for next time. So that is my bullet journal so far. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't have any tips because I'm just fairly new, but hopefully if you are fairly new and you're intimidated by all of the beautiful spreads that you see on Instagram and stuff like that, that mine will be just a little bit more of a basic inspiration. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to do what you want it to do, and mine does. So that's the end of this video. I will check back in with more bullet journal videos as the year progresses, probably. Maybe if I start to do more things with it, I'll also make videos about that. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.